Hi everyone! Welcome to the Cromwell Belden Public Library. I am Miss Emily and today we are going to be learning how to fold an origami crane. Okay, so to make our crane, all you're gonna need is one piece of paper. I've got mine right here, and you're gonna want clean hands, so make sure you wash them so you're not getting finger grease all over your crane. Now, for this one, it's a little more challenging than some of the other origami patterns in your kit. So I want you to make sure when you're folding, you want everything to be really precise, and you're gonna need to press down very hard on your folds. So let's get started. First, we are going to take the top corner and fold it with the bottom corner. And I like to hold them down like this and then smooth it out, and see how I'm pressing really hard so it's nice and crisp. And in this, we're gonna do a lot of folding and unfolding. So I'm gonna unfold this, and then I'm gonna rotate it and fold the other two corners together, same way. Make it nice, clean, and unfold that again. So we have these little folds right here, as you can see. Now you are going to flip your paper over. So you can see it's popping up a little right here. And instead of doing corner to corner folds, we are going to fold our paper in half both ways. So I'm going to line up my corners because, again, I want it nice and precise. There's one, unfold, and then again you're gonna rotate it and do another fold right here and crease it. So you just did two to make a letter T. Okay, so we have our paper, and now this part you are going to take it so that you have a corner pointing up and down. You're going to take your two side corners and just push them together. And then you're going to flatten it down and see how it's folding nicely along those lines I made. So my two corners on the sides are in the middle, and it folds down. I'll show you one more time. Have it poking up. We put our two side corners together and bring them down. Then just flatten this down on top nice and gently. And I'll make sure that our lines are nice and creased. I'll especially press down the middle. Okay. So now we have our base. So the next thing, you can see this line we made right down the middle right here. And you want this side line to line up along that. So I'm gonna fold it up and make sure that this line lines up along the middle and press really hard. And I'm gonna do the other side as well. So they're meeting in the middle right here. Press really hard. So now we have a little diamond, and then I'm just going to flip this over and do this on the other side. And you want your flappy little papers on the bottom, and you want just the one point that is together at the top. So I'll fold these up so they line up along this line. And see, I can go back and fix it if I don't like it. Press nice and hard, and then I'm going to do it again on the other side. Okay. Oh, and see, I'm like, I want to be a little more precise about that. So now we have a nice little oddly shaped diamond. So we created a line across right here, and we're just going to take the top and fold it down on that line. And this one you want to press really hard. We're not going to keep it folded, but press down so hard on this line. And then we're going to unfold it and flip it over and do it the other way. So you're going to press down on that and make that line. And again, I might even just squeeze it with my fingers. Then we're gonna unfold it again. Okay, so next up, we are going to undo some of what we just did. We're gonna fold these out and watch really carefully. So now I've unfolded my two sides, and I have this little flap, and I'm gonna bring it up. So as you can see, there's that fold I made, and it's folding along here. And here are my other folds from before. So you can see right here, there's a fold. And right here, there's a fold. And don't worry, we'll do it again so you can see it again. And I made a nice long diamond. So we'll flip it over because we have to do this on the same side. So once again, you unfold these and you have this flap at the bottom, and you're going to just pull it up really gently and smooth these so now they're folding in as you go. And see, they folded nicely along those straight lines I created, and I pressed down really hard, which made them fold a lot easier. So now we have a diamond with 2 flaps at the top and the bottom. Woo! Okay, so the next step is similar to what we've done before. We're going to take this flap. You want this line to line up along the middle again. So we're going to line it up. And as always, we press down really hard to smooth it. And I'm going to do it on the other side as well. So it lines up and they're symmetrical. They look the same across on both sides. They mirror each other. We're going to press down really hard. And I bet you can guess what's next. We're going to flip it over and do that on the other side. So again, this line is going to line up along the middle, and we fold the whole thing up. Just like this. Now we don't want it to overlap over the line, because we need these 2 little legs we have at the bottom to be separate. And this, I'm just going to fold up right here. And I'm making it nice and precise. I'm pressing really hard, and I'm trying to be really careful at the bottom so that they look nice and clean. Okay, so now we have an even longer looking diamond. We still have our 2 legs down here. And we're really close to the end, you guys. Now, you're just gonna pick an invisible line, and you're just gonna fold this up along that line so that it sticks out past this. And I'm just gonna press and squeeze really hard. So that just sticks out past the main body. And I'm gonna do this the exact same on the other side. Squeeze really hard. Pounding them with my thumbs. Okay, so we unfold and we made lines right here. This last step, a little hard. You're gonna flip it onto its side like this. We're gonna open this up a little and do an inverted fold. So we're opening it up and we're gonna push this in and see how it's folding along that line I just made. And I'll make sure it folds straight down the middle. Just like that. And let's do it again, okay? So you're gonna flip to the other side, open it up, and I'm just gonna fold it in to that. And see, it's going right along that crease I just made right here. And as I fold in, since I want this to be flat right here, I'm just going to smooth it out. So now you can see we are almost at our crane. All that's left is fixing the head up and the wings. So the head, you just pick whichever side you want. I'm gonna pick this one. It looks a little bit cleaner right here. This one looks a little messy and turn around. And I'm going to flatten the top and then bend it down and then pinch it in right here. And there you have your nice little crane head. And then all that's left is the wings, which are clearly right here. Just gonna very gently just pull them out a little. See, it smooths the back a tiny bit. And here you have your paper crane. Let's look at it from a couple angles. There you go. There's the head right there, the tail. Here's the wings. I could pull it out a little more if I wanted to. You can sit it down. There you go.